Terima kasih. Pada kesempatan hari ini, perkenalkan saya Supriyono dari Program Studi Sarjana Terapan Bahasa Inggris, Departemen Bahasa Seni dan Manajemen Budaya, Sekolah Vokasi Universitas Gadjah Mada. Pada kesempatan hari ini, perkenalkan saya Supriyono akan menyampaikan tentang pernyataan diri dosen dalam unjuk kerja terkait dengan Tridharma perguruan tinggi, khususnya di bagian pengajaran. Untuk yang pertama, identitas mata kuliah. Nama mata kuliah ini adalah Written English for Business Correspondence atau menulis bahasa Inggris tulis, mohon maaf, untuk korespondensi bisnis. Kode mata kuliahnya adalah SPBE 2142208, semester 2 dengan bobot SKS adalah 2 SKS. Deskripsi mata kuliah ini menyiapkan mahasiswa untuk melatih keterampilan menulis untuk korespondensi bisnis dalam bahasa Inggris. Mahasiswa akan belajar tentang jenis surat untuk menjalin hubungan bisnis, format surat bisnis formal, contoh isi surat bisnis formal, serta tata bahasa dan struktur kalimat untuk korespondensi bisnis. Untuk capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah, ada 4 capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah. Yang pertama adalah mengidentifikasi jenis dan format surat untuk korespondensi bisnis. Yang kedua, MPMK 2 membuat surat personal untuk menjalin hubungan bisnis yang baik. CPMK yang ketiga adalah membuat surat untuk kepentingan personal, CV, dan cover letter. CPMK yang keempat, membuat surat untuk kepentingan bisnis dengan pihak luar. Letter of request, letter of inquiry, letter of complaint, dan adjustment. Untuk bahan kajiannya, ada function of business letter untuk yang pertama. Yang kedua, types of business letter yang terdiri dari letter of requesting service, letter of confirming service, letter of requesting information, letter providing information, letter of claim, letter of adjustment. Yang ketiga, nanti akan membahas format of business letter. Yang keempat adalah part of business letter. Yang kelima adalah grammar and phrases yang dipakai secara lebih spesifik dalam business letter. Yang keenam ada personal letter seperti congratulatory, apology, and condolences. Yang ketujuh adalah bagaimana curriculum vitae yang terdiri dari part of the CV, researching yourself, how to write a good and impressive CV. Bagian 8 membahas bagian selanjutnya adalah cover letter function yang terdiri dari part of the cover letter and how to write a good cover letter. Untuk komponen penilaian, ada beberapa komponen penilaian. Yang pertama adalah aktivasi partisipasif. Ini adalah tuntutan awal bahwa mahasiswa diminta untuk selalu aktif, baik dalam kegiatan kelas maupun dalam kegiatan diskusi. Yang pertama nanti mendapatkan persentase penilaian 20%, tugas mingguan yang dikumpulkan secara reguler 30%, UTS case method itu 25%, dan terakhir UAS atau ujian akhir semester 25%. Dan selanjutnya untuk metode pengajaran, sesuai dengan kaidah yang dilaksanakan di UGM, kita diberikan kesempatan untuk menggunakan 60% minimal untuk luring atau luar jaringan atau secara offline di kelas, dan dari 40% untuk menggunakan fasilitas Zoom yang sudah dihilangkan UGM. Dan metodenya adalah dengan slide presentasi dan diskusi. Mata kuliah ini akan menerapkan case method study untuk melatih mahasiswa membuat surat prekorespondensi bisnis berdasarkan situasi yang telah ditentukan. Mahasiswa akan belajar mengidentifikasi bagian surat, jenis format formal, mendiskusikan tata bahasa dan frasa yang biasa dipakai dalam menulis surat, serta membuat surat formal yang sesuai dengan situasi dan tujuan tertentu. Untuk evaluasinya, ada tanya jawab secara langsung ketika kelas berlangsung dan penugasan dengan menggunakan LMS, Learning Management System (ELO). Untuk selanjutnya, untuk penutup, demikian untuk pengenalan. Untuk selanjutnya saya akan mengajak Bapak Ibu untuk melihat video. Demikian penjelasan LPKPS pembelajaran mata kuliah Written English for Business Correspondent. Selanjutnya kita akan lanjut ke video pembelajaran yang sudah saya buat. Terima kasih untuk perhatiannya. Atas perhatiannya semuanya diucapkan terima kasih. Okay, class. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, sir.
Thank you, Arianti, Aziza, Kevin, Abrizar, Nana, Naila, and some of friends of yours. Today, we are going to discuss about meeting 2. Last time we have discussed about the cover letter. Today, we are going to discuss about CV. Last time, we have discussed about CV, but we only focus on some theories about CV, how to make a good formal letter, and then continue to the material of how to make a impressive CV. Today, for the practical reasons, we are going to discuss about this material. So we are going to invite everyone to participate actively for this discussion. Impressive. What is impressive? Impressive refers to something that touch the future employer. Hopefully that you can attract them, you can share your idea, you can share your material, and then you can get something that actually as good thing for you, and then you want to show off to your future employer. Okay, we are going to discuss the first material. There are common things of structure of CV. There are two kind of CV. The first one is chronological CV. List of work education in reverse order, usually best for strong career progression. And the second one is skill-based CV. Skill-based CV actually focuses on transferable skills. So two kind of CV has best practices and best impact for your employer. So for the employer itself, if you are fresh graduate, the first one, chronological CV, is very useful for fresh graduate to attract a new employer or new your future boss. And then for skill-based CV, focusing on transferable skills, for best for career changers and fresh graduates sometimes, yeah, but skill refers to fresh graduate, career changers also. And the third one, typical CV section or curriculum vitae. The most important, the first thing you have to explain about personal information, education, work experience, skills, interests, and references. Okay, this is the first one, chronological CV. As you can see, this is the good example of chronological CV for fresh graduates, consisting of opening as your name, home address, and also your general information. And the second one is education. Education is very important because of course, this is the first time you are challenging yourself to find a job or to find a job. And the second one, professional experience. So for students, I think you can start to build the professional experience starting from your time when you are now as students. Yeah, for the first semester, the second semester, you are actively do some experience like event organizing of something, event, and sometimes you are in charge for some committee. That is something as a valuable thing for your future. And the second one, activities or interests. Of course, as human being, you have to attract your future boss. About human being also, interest is very important. So it can get something like what I call as not only as the main thing important, but sometimes if you are working in office, sometimes you are in charge for another agenda of office, for example, for family day, and then you are in charge for something, and this is very useful as in the interest. The second one is skill-based CV.
if you want to transfer yourself for your skill, and then you think that you could want to be somebody to be considered to transfer yourself because some reasons, for example, like you want to get a higher salary or you want to get something more challenging, you can transfer yourself by showing yourself for some idea. For example, like education not really matters anymore, but education be additional information about your background, but your achievement of your skill, your achievement of your something like challenge that you have ever finished or something that you have ever done before. Okay, and then the third one, we are going to talk about common mistakes that you have to avoid. Of course, as the fresh graduate, maybe you can call yourself as fresh graduate, but maybe also when you are going to propose for an internship program, you can use not the chronological, not the skill, but chronological, but maybe you can combine also. And common CV mistake to avoid first, like spelling a grammar or errors, responsible, etc. This is minor, but this is very important because it will be considered as careless and maybe not pay attention for detail. The second one is too long. The CV is too long or too short. And then the third one, using the same CV for all application. For example, you want to apply for one institutional government, and then you use the same CV for non-governmental organization with the same CV. That is not quite a good one. I think every company, every government, or other enterprises has different point of view. The fourth one, including irrelevant information. If you are proposing the idea to be a lecturer, for example, this is irrelevant information if you add the additional non-education that too general. For example, like you add for the hobbies. For example, you love fishing, you love cat very much rather than education or conference, etc. That is not proper one. And then lying or exaggerating experience, and sometimes almost unavoidable, yeah. But I think you have to make sure you have to be true with yourself. And of course, there are some tips. First, keep it short and focused, and use action verbs, manage, created for your experience, and of course, tailor for each job. Make it something as useful, and of course, I think there needs to be a much specific thing for every material. And then the next one, use action verb, organize, lead, research, develop it, implement it. And then the fourth one, demonstrate transferable skills as, for example, like communication, leadership, teamwork, problem solving, IT skill, flexibility. For example, let a team of 5 to organize a charity event that raises over 1,000. Okay, that's some material, yeah. So I would like to invite everyone to join some discussion, yeah. So maybe everyone has an idea about the some issue to make a CV that fits for every. For example, like this, I will ask 3 questions first, yeah. So I will invite everyone to raise hand or open your microphone and then ask some question. The first question, yeah. Do you think that one CV fits all? Is it okay? Is it ever okay to use one standard CV for every job? For example, we have discussed about 2 things. Never use the same CV except For example, like the same organization. But how about you? What are the risks of using a generic CV for all application? Is there any idea? Everyone, raise your hand. Everyone, raise your hand. Nobody. Arianti, do you have any idea?
I've never used a generic CV whenever I apply to something because they have different roles and also responsibilities. So I don't think it's a good thing. And the risk are most likely to be you cannot highlight whatever skills you want to show related to the roles that you apply. So most likely the employers will not see what you are capable of in terms of what they want.
Okay, thank you, Arianti. Okay, I do agree with you. Yeah. The idea of using a generic CV for all application, this is not dangerous, but I think everyone has unique thing, and the company has unique also or character or the company culture, etc. So I think maybe you can use the formal one for a government organization, and then you can also informal, little bit informal one for something like what is it, government enterprises like BUMN. But maybe you can make a less formal for like a creative industry, for example. Although you actually propose or apply the same position, for example. Thank you, Arianti.
Thank you, sir.
Next, how can tailoring make it something? What is it? Do you think that how can tailoring SCV improve your chance of getting hired? Any idea? Anyone? Kevin, do you have any idea? You mentioned that you have experience with this, I think. Kevin, do you have any idea? You know the meaning of tailoring? Make it something specific or more detailed. Okay, you open.
Maybe for tailoring CV, it's really important to change when we lot of experience. Like it's really good for change for hire in the workplace.
Do you think how to tailor that it? Do you have any idea? Do you have what some consideration you use, Kevin?
Maybe for the tailoring itself, I always been what kind maybe it's like improving my skills, tailoring like have to work in my skills and also I have to what is like I really want to work with my passion.
Oh, good idea. So you want to show off, quote unquote, your passion also,
Yeah.
and also you hope that or expect that the company or the enterprises or the organization still consider a unique thing from you, yeah.
Yeah, I will give my passion and I will share it with my CV to improve my change to getting hired.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, next, I have the older discussion here. I think the issue that is also important. Besides that, I knew that everyone now maybe think that last time we have discussed about MBKM, Merdeka Belajar, Kampus Merdeka, and now the issue about Kampus Berdampak. There are two kind of issue, I think, yeah, for students: skills versus experience, which matter more with the employers today. Okay, maybe with the first question, anyone to try, can strong soft skill outweigh lack of experience? Anyone? For example, if you are humble, if you are what is it? What is it? Very kind. You are. Is this more important than what is it? Outweigh the lack experience or not? Any idea? Or Naila, you want to try? How about you? What is your idea, Naila? Outweigh.
Well,
Yes, please.
well, I think soft skills are very important, especially in a workplace.
Mhm.
And but I didn't say that experience is not important too. I think you need to balance between the soft skills and experience, even though it might not be a lot, but at least you have some experience to
Mhm.
improve your soft skills that maybe sometimes you lack.
Okay. So if I what is it? Summarize the idea from Naila, do you think that a student, for example, can join, for example, like some internship program from the government or from the campus to increase the experience before to enter the real job or work or company? Do you think so or no?
I think I agree to join an internship because experience also matters. Because if you suddenly go into a workplace and you don't have any experience, you will feel surprised with what you're going to do, or sometimes you feel confused on what you should be done
Hmm.
and what the workplace expect you to do.
Okay, thank you. Very nice idea. Yeah. Okay, for next question, I will invite for everyone. Maybe how will you design a CV if you don't have job experience? Yes, is it possible to make a CV? Maybe Aziza, for example. Aziza, do you have any idea?
Yes, actually, I do not have many experience. So in my CV, I try to write other skills, soft skills, and from class project,
Mhm.
and then achievement in class, or more focus on education.
Okay. So you have prepared of experience, job experience from some class projects. That's very outstanding, yeah, idea, yeah. You can build your portfolio from the class project, and of course, it could be considered as one of the experience. Maybe on the next semester, you join some other project. It can also be considered as CV. And actually, it is not manipulating the data. I think that I do agree with Aziza. Yeah, thank you very much, Aziza. And
Thank
then
you.
the last question, which is more important for your dream job, skills or experience? Which is more important for your dream job, skills or experience? For example, if you have a good skill of something, and then you want to get the job that has what is the synchron idea with the skill, or you only want to get experience of your job. For example, you want to work in Google because you think that Google will give you more exposure and experience better than, for example, working in the government, for example, like as an administrative of kecamatan, for example, or Kapanewon in Yogyakarta, for example. Yeah. Okay, maybe Aprizal and Azara, I will invite you to give the idea. Aprizal first. Do you have any idea?
Right.
Skills? Yes.
Thank you, sir. And for me, actually, it's not easy to choose between both of them because for me, both of them is really crucial. Skills, whether and experience. But and I want to say like that because for my experience from the last internship interview, and for the third place, all of them they talk about my skills, they talk about my experience, and I think both of them is really crucial. But if it's really important to me to choose between one of them, I choose skills is more important than experience, because when we have some skills, we can offer some company, we can offer something, like we can contribute in some things in the company. We can make like the website, we can make their sales is increase and something like that. And I think skills is more important than experience for me, sir.
That's a good idea, yeah. Okay, I would like to hear from another idea. Zahra or Ara, do you have the same idea with Aprizal, or do you have the different idea? Which is more important for your dream jobs, skills or experience? Azara, Ara, please.
Maybe I think about are very important, because to strengthen job skill, we must have experience as approved to job skills.
Oh, I see. Okay, so everyone has the different idea, yeah? Because maybe people think about money is more important, but people also think skills, developing skill is more important. So the other thing, experience is more important. But one thing you should always be remembering, yeah, be happy with anything that you have to choose, yeah, for your future, yeah. So when you have to make a CV, the most important thing, of course, you have to be first, like this, wisely. It is your marketing tool. Wisely. Wisely means you know about your strength and weakness, and you also have to know about your opportunity and threat also. It is your marketing tools. You are building your portfolio for yourself. You are building your reputable of yourself, yeah. And then, of course, personal statement as first impression. So if you have to make a chronological one, you have to make sure that you are what is showing the good impression. For example, like GPA is also still important for education, yeah. Great point average. And then the third one meets CV to the job, okay, and show real skills and achievement. Do not exaggerate, do not lie. So you have to be true with yourself. Although sometimes we need to little bit manipulating, but not really manipulating. But I think this is really you. For example, that you have a job experience, you join something like what is it, organization, committee, and any other. And then the last one, avoid mistakes. Of course, minor mistake could be considered as big mistake, because if you are as a student of language, mind your word, mind your what is it, typing and etc. and be honest. Okay, I think that's all for today's class. Thank you very much, everyone. Bendina, Putri, and the other students that I can't call by one. Thank you very much for joining for today's class. Really appreciate for your attendance. We will see you next week, but remember, there will be an assignment for next week meeting. Write 1-2 paragraph, CV personal statement. So this is a short, yeah, strength, weakness, and opportunity and threat analysis. But be honest and be positive with your strong personal statement. And then remember, include your education, 2 or 3 skills that you have mastered, brief experience, and of course job title and job ad link. And remember to submit no later than Friday, 11th of July, 2025, using our LMS at elo@ugm.ac.id. Please make sure that you submit before 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I think that's all for today's meeting, and see you and have a nice day, everyone. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Thank you. You may
Thank you,
leave.
Mr.
See you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you. You may leave. Thank you very much.